They're acclaiming a new leader who has been around for quite a long time, but now he's put on a tie, he's using an auto cue, and Jeremy Corbyn is wowing Labour.
Any chance we could start?
He began by mocking those who criticised him for holding extreme views.
According to one headline, Jeremy Corbyn welcomed the prospect of an asteroid wiping out humanity. Now, asteroids are pretty controversial, and it's not the kind of policy I'd want this party to adopt without a full debate in conference. So can we have the debate later in the week?
There were familiar themes from him: human rights, the protection of trade unions, and a clear statement on Trident, which will mean problems later on with some of his own team.
I don't believe that £100 billion spent on a new generation of nuclear weapons, taking up a quarter of our defence budget, is the right way forward. I believe...
He said his election meant a new kind of politics, one where the leader would no longer have the final say.
That it's you who will have the real say, the final say in deciding policies of our party. No one, not me as leader, not the shadow cabinet, not the Parliamentary Labour Party, is going to impose policy or have a veto.
He's been criticised for not being patriotic. Remember the national anthem? Today he said his beliefs sprang from British values.
It's that sense of fair play, these shared majority values in Britain, that are a fundamental reason why I love this country and its people. These are the values that I was elected on: a kinder politics, a more caring society. These are Labour values. They're our country's values. And we're going to put these values back into the heart of politics in this country.
And he said it was time for the self-employed to be better looked after by Britain's welfare system. And there was a promise to build 100,000 houses a year. And he condemned what he saw as the philosophy which motivates the government.
They expect millions of people to work harder, longer, for a lower quality of life on lower wages. Well, they're not having it. Our Labour Party says no. The British people never have to take what they're given.
This was the most radical speech from a Labour leader at conference in a generation. In this hall, they are plainly ready for it. He now has to find out if the country is too.
His team are staying loyal.
I think people go, I prefer that man in Downing Street to the man who's in there now.
So you think he could be a future Prime Minister from what you've heard here today?
You know, it's one day at a time.
His wife had been there to see him, but there was no traditional hug at the end. Well, he is doing things differently, but with a message he's stuck to for 40 years in politics. He just thinks its time has now come.